Yes, Salakia about that. I got a call, but where was I? Yeah, with the stable coin, cryptocurrencies is all towards the path of the MOTB. It's not made mandatory yet, but they have the infrastructure set up for everything to be digital. You know, you have electronic cars, which are EVs. They're trying to phase out gas cars. They have uh, POS set up to where they're trying to force you to not use money. Like when you go to Whole Foods, they have something with a scan your palm and all that, getting people ready for the MOTB. The MOTB is gonna be, what you pay, buy or sell, and it's gonna be like a key to open doors, open car doors, open building doors, open your apartment door. It's gonna have your records on there. That's gonna be like a stamp or a mark that you're part of this society, that you gave into the beast system, that you worship the devil, that you worship Esau and not the Most High. Which, if you're a part of the elect, you're gonna resist the MOTB and depend and have faith on the Lord for everything during Jacob's trouble. So, what's the difference between this, the stable coins, and regular cryptocurrency? It's not volatile, meaning it'll go up and down, and it's gonna be tied to actual it's a commodity. It says typically this is a fiat currency like the US dollar or a commodity like gold. So the stable coin is going to be backed by the dollar or the gold, right? So that's the difference, and it's going to stay stable. So they're putting in steps, to migrate currency or the payment of things from physical cash to digital. That's what they've been doing for these past couple years. The pegging mechanism helps stabilize the value of stablecoins, making them more suitable for everyday transactions and a store of value. Popular examples of stablecoins include Tether, USD Coin, and MakerDAO's DAI. So that's what they want to do. And they already passed the bill, so when comes the time for them to mandate the MOTB, they already have everything set up. This is all towards prophecy. Let me get Habakkuk. Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 2:1. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision. The vision is the prophecies. The vision is going into sight, to see something. Because when you have vision, if you're not blind, you could see. And the prophets were given given the prophecies through visions or through dreams, which is the same thing as a vision. And make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. So the prophecies are set to happen at the appointed time that the Lord set. Because, for example, the Great Awakening, which is due to the prophets, the men of the Lord, starting with our apostles and elders, them going on YouTube and uploading their videos to YouTube, that reach a lot of Israelites throughout the world. That's why you see camps all around the world. You have camps in South America, camps in Australia, camps in Mexico, camps all throughout the U.S. That's the Great Awakening. You know, the Lord set that up through the internet. So, you know, it was set, the Great Awakening of the Israelites is set for an appointed time, you know. And another example, the MOTB couldn't have been made mandatory in the 1950s because the technology just wasn't there, you know. So a lot of the prophecies are happening right now. WW3 is coming to pass, setting forth for the nuclear war and destruction of Babylon the Great. It had to happen in its appointed time that the Lord set up for it to happen. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. That means it's actually happening. It's taking place. It's unfolding. The prophecies are coming to pass right now, and the whole world is seeing it. And these people are getting very scared, especially these women, the so-called black women, and, you know, Americanized women in America. I say westernized women. Yo, these women are in for a rude awakening because they're losing their jobs, they're becoming homeless. The so-called black women and Latino women are already disrespected and looked down on the so-called black man or Latino man. So Jake isn't checking for, you know, Eve anymore. You know, if you're an Israelite man, you could deal with any woman, or you could just, yeah, you could deal with any woman you want that's actually decent. You know, you don't have to deal with Keisha or, you know, an obese black woman. Because a lot of the women, you know, they're super wicked and they have to get judged. So the Lord is sending them up for judgment. And a lot of them, you know, rejected the Lord. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So tarry meaning to have a wait or a delay. So though it seemed like it's delaying, it's not delaying because it's happening right now. This is a part of the prophecy of the MOTB. It's in Revelation, the 13th chapter. Stablecoin bill. The stablecoin bill refers to the legislation aimed at regulating stablecoins, which are digital currencies pegged to a stable asset like the US dollar. And they said also gold in the other article that I was reading. So it's clear rules, framework for stablecoin using issuers and users, concern financial stability, mitigating risk, potentially boosting the broader cryptocurrency industry, which they want to actually regulate the cryptocurrency industry, that's why they have the CBDC. Central bank, CBDC. Central bank digital currency, which that's centralized, is actually controlled. Decentralized meaning they don't have, it's not centralized, so they can't control it. That means it's you know, basically have more privacy when trading in the cryptocurrencies. But with centralized, meaning one entity is basically controlling it, overseeing it. It's under rules and regulation, you know, for them to oversee it. It's brought together. Central meaning let me just get it. Centralized and decentralized currencies represent the fundamentally different da 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 da. Centralized currencies, like traditional government issued currencies, are controlled by a central authority, such as a bank or government, meaning, yeah, one entity have control over it. Decentralized currencies, on the other hand, are not controlled by a single entity, relying instead on the distributed networks and cryptographic protocols. That means that they are on the path to control the digital currencies, like stablecoin. You know, crypto means hidden, but really it's all set up by the elites, all set up by Esau anyways. Centralized, decentralized, it's all digital currency. You know, it's ones and zeros, hackable, you know. And this is the digital currency that's going to be on the MOTB. For right now, they say stablecoin. They're getting people used to it. They're doing it step by step. What do they call it? Modulation. When it something like little by little. I'm gonna start with the M. Gradually is a term I'm looking for. They do it gradually or little by little. So with this stablecoin, it's tied to dollar. That means they're getting people used to it. Digital currencies is tied to a dollar. Then when the MOTB comes, dollar is no more, and the people are trapped, you know, already used to using a form of digital payment that's not, you know, that's not a debit card or credit card. And this is another one, BitChat. Everything we know about BitChat, the internet free messaging app. And I'm into technology and all that stuff. So if this is boring to you, you know, Salakia, but this is all a part of prophecy anyway, so it shouldn't be boring. With everything being made digital, it's all about technology. Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, meaning the prophecies, even to the time of the end. And right now we're in the last days. We're at the end of the world. Jacob is the end of the world. I mean, Salakia. Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world. Esau is the end of the world. Esau will be ruling at the end of the world, meaning the end of an age, you know. For example, you had the Babylonian Empire. The Babylonians ruled for a time. The Greeks had their rule for a time. The Romans had their rule for a period of time. The Medo-Persian Empire, that was for a period of time. You know, later just the Persian Empire. That was a vast empire. So these heathen nations had their time to rule the earth. Now it's Esau's time again to rule the earth for like the third time, because they ruled as the Greeks and the Romans, and now they're ruling right now as the rebirth of the Roman Empire, which is the NATO and the EU, and America, or Babylon the Great, is a part of that. It's a very important role in that. For Esau, the so-called white man, is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So right after the so-called white man's empire, his reign is brought down, then Jacob is going to rule, beginning with Yahushua, because Yahushua is an Israelite. Yahushua and the elect. That's starting the rule of the kingdom of heaven. Even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So knowledge being increased, you know, is dealing with technology. And knowledge being increased is going into the MOTB. Everything we know about BitChat, the internet free messaging app. The new app offers peer-to-peer messaging, but it works over Bluetooth. So instead of Wi-Fi or cellular signal, like 4G, 5G, they're gonna have 6G pretty soon, which is all dangerous for the environment because of all the radiation. The signals, it sends out radiation, which is not good for society. Jack Dorsey, co-founder of Twitter and Square and founder of Blue Sky, is back with another potentially disruptive and decentralized app, BitChat. Social app. Instead, BitChat is a peer-to-peer messaging app and is unique among the myriad of messaging options available already. And it does not operate over the internet. Rather than connect to Wi-Fi or cellular network, BitChat is designed to operate over Bluetooth, specifically Bluetooth low energy mesh networks. So everything, Esau already have everything set up, but Esau is being controlled by the Most High anyways, because prophecy have to come to pass. Even though he's the devil, he's a so-called white man, he's a murderer, he's a thief, the Lord created him to be the devil, to be the wicked, and the Lord created the Israelites to be the righteous. The so-called white man is the children of Satan, because they worship Satan, they represent Satan on earth, and the Israelites are supposed to represent the Most High and the Son on earth. The Israelites are the righteous. In theory, it would allow BitChat to function even when networks are down. In the event you can't connect to either cellular or Wi-Fi, BitChat would still function. Though expanding satellite communications may give BitChat a run for its money. So they have everything set up. Like for when there's there's an EMP attack, that would disrupt signaling period, on Earth, wherever that EMP is set off, that will disrupt electronic signals, all of them, everything that's electronic. Or if they turn off the internet, I should say, because during the EMP attack, I don't think that the phones would be able to connect to satellite. So when they turn off the internet, when they do the wickedness like that, they have a backup. You're like, hey, we're your saviors. Here's BitChat. You don't need the internet or Wi-Fi. So it's just an example. Knowledge being increased. Let me go to it. Stablecoin, BitChat. And that's the end of the lesson. Lord will is edifying. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Shalom.